Yo gamers, we're back in Barony doing another live stream, and today we will be playing as a human rogue. Humans, they're amazing. I know they're very undervalued. They're welcomed by all shopkeepers, having access to any and all of the potions or any of the equipment we're selling. Very, very versatile, especially with rogues, since you can use tinkering kits and all of that stuff as well, which I'll show you in a moment. Rogues are actually, contrary to belief, a dexterity class, meaning we'll mostly be using our bow to deal damage. We don't scale strength, so the sword that we begin with actually does not scale into the late game. If anything, it's just there for the sneak attacks to help you get your sneak up. But you could do that with fewer fists as well. It's just bows tend to do slightly more damage. And I do also scale charisma, which allows them to trade a little bit better, meaning any race that you can trade with consistently is always good. So, humans, obviously, automatons, and also the succubus. But yeah, let's just jump right on into things, get this party started. Wezzy, hey, big stream inbound. You've been watching the VODs for a while, and now you're here to watch me live. Well, thank you so much for coming and joining us. I appreciate that. Also, Lady Yoda, Blitz, and Amika, welcome in, everybody. A woof woof to all of you as well. I hope you guys are doing good. Pew pew to you too. Actually, you know what? That's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to go pew pew all of the NPCs and enemies we face in this dungeon. You guys might have noticed, the first thing I did is I threw away my cloak. The reason I threw away the cloak there was because it is useless. It doesn't do anything for us. We start with a sword, an excellent sword. We start with a bow, 5 potions of sickness, some spring shot ammo, a noisemaker, and a lockpicks, hinting at the fact that we have skills in tinkering. 40 points, in fact. If you don't know, you can get your tinkering up to 60 just by salvaging things. We are 2/3 of the way there. So if we do acquire a tinkering kit, we are actually able to be just like a mechanist. Only we start with extra points in stealth. We have 25 in range instead of 20, I believe the mechanist starts with. And we've got 25 in swords. So, even though, again, like I said, we have skill in swords, our damage scaling is going to come from dexterity, not strength. In fact, our sword, if we equip that, which we have, you'll see we are actually losing 1 attack because our -1 strength affects it. But yeah. Let's just go into the dungeon, get this party started. This hood is actually decent. It gives us +10 stealth and ranged backstab damage. Now, I believe with ranged, you don't necessarily gain backstab. You don't get your stealth up with backstabs, but you do at least get the backstab damage, which helps. And we are going to try and get our sneak up all the way to 100 if we can. It's always a great idea, because if we can get our sneak up, then, well, these NPCs just won't be able to find us. So I'm just going to bait him with our torch in that general direction. And then we'll go behind them, get those sneak attacks up. As you can see, the stealth is going up. I believe, actually, that 10 extra skill bonus counts over here. I didn't know that. That's new to me. Things you'll learn in the hats update. But if we take it off, you'll see we're at 52. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'm just going to toss out all of us. We'll equip the poison resistance amulet. That's another nice thing about playing as a rogue. Even though we don't have the highest perception, it's 2, we still have 25 appraisal, allowing us to very easily identify and appraise many different items, which helps in the early stages, especially if you don't know what's what and you don't know how to, or what to use, what to keep, what to throw away. It makes a difference. Why is this rat just following me everywhere? I don't like it. I don't like it. This rat, he just knows. He's psychic. Okay, so around the corner, get our sneak attack. And again, just gonna get our sneak attacks here. Not gonna try and do anything too crazy. We'll just sit here in the dark, wait for him to turn around. And unfortunately, he turns around at the last second. But we were just trying to get ourselves that sneak attack. Yeah, and here we go. Another little skeleton. We can do this. Just need to be careful. Just going after those sneak attacks, those backstabs. And we don't want to get hit anymore. So at this point, I'm going to swap from the more aggressive playstyle to a playstyle that you should probably focus more on. Which is to surprise, run away, turn off the torch, sneak, and then get those backstabs. It's going to torch, going to run away, I'm going to sneak away. Rat won't find me. Rat doesn't know. So now we can just go behind and get our sneak attack. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here's another skeleton. We're just gonna do the same thing. Use our torch. Pull him in over there. Just wait for him to turn around. Get ourselves a sneak attack. And then we're just gonna wait. Get ourselves a nice sneak attack. And we're just gonna wait. Just quick and easy little strikes. We don't want to go too out of the way, especially if we can do it around a pillar like this. It helps because they need to walk around the pillar before they can actually attack you, and you can use the pillar to kind of gauge your distance a lot easier than you otherwise would have. There we go, we've taken out that skeleton. We'll post some pics on my Discord next week for the progress of my base area. I am jealous. I have not gotten a chance to do anything. I don't have a base. I've got nothing. And you want to tease me with your base, Mika? Oh, this guy. This guy. I cannot believe it. I feel betrayed. No, I'm just kidding, Mika. Yeah, I'd love to see the progress that you're making. Ow, 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 ow. That's not good. We want to not take these unnecessary hits. It's very bad for me. Yes, that will. You can live with us when you get to play. You know what? I might actually just do that. You live near a snowy area, right? I believe I wanted to base just north of where you are. Ah, ow! So many hits. So many hits. This is crazy. Yes. Okay. Okay, Mika. I'm gonna come move in with you. I'm just gonna live with you, and we're just gonna do that. What do I think is better, rogue or ninja? I'd say ninja because with ninja, you've got daggers which you can throw at enemies, and they deal a lot of damage. And on top of that, you can avoid all of this damage I'm taking. Even though rogue starts with a sword, they don't scale with swords. So we are gonna have to swap over into our ranged gameplay later on. Honestly, it's better to start off with range and just stick with it. But since we haven't found a extra, whatchamacallit, bow, slingshot, or any sort of range weapon, right now I don't think it's the best time. I also want to show that you can use your bow, not necessarily as a weapon, but as a way for you to just bait these skeletons into the locations you want them. And then you can just ambush them. Rogue is very ranged, either pure range or ambush. Like, there's no in between. It's either one or the other. I'm just gonna use it a light here. There we go. Just gonna, I think, use this bow to weaken this guy. I don't really want to fight him. Not head on, at least. Not while there's two of them. But yeah, he's gonna walk into our little ambush spot where we can just sneak around. We'll wait for him to turn his back towards us, and then at that point, we'll get ourselves a nice little sneak attack, and we'll finish him off. Now there's only one of them left, and he's found us. I'm just gonna go around this pillar, and he's gonna find me. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We'll just grab these things and probably toss it into that pile since we have identified them already, and we'll just see if we can't get this skeleton over here with some more sneakaroos. Just gonna lure him up here. There we go. Get behind him, get our nice little sneak attack, and there we go. Now, it's a little bit of a difficult situation if you want to try and sneak attack everything. So, the next bit, I will use a more general style of combat that might suit your needs a little bit better, especially if you're a newer player and you're not sure if you can get these sneak attacks consistently without taking damage. So we're just going to back up over here, see if there isn't a escape. There is. So we'll put the slingshot on my hotbar and the sword back on my hotbar. And we're just going to use our slingshot. That's it. We're just going to use our slingshot. We're just going to shoot him. As you can tell, we don't do a lot of damage because skeletons, they're actually resistant to range damage. But what we're just going to do is we're just going to weaken him. We're going to make him nice and soft and squishy. And then at that point, we'll go hide in the dark and we'll just wait. Now that it's nice and squishy, we could just wait. We could sneak up behind him and get those sneaking, finishing touches. Unfortunately, he turned around the last second there, but it is what it is. I'm Brazilian. Yours lives, I'm amazing. And you're sorry about the bad English. I understand you perfectly, sir. Welcome and thank you for watching the streams. I hope they are as entertaining to you as they seem to me. Because sometimes I don't really know. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I try. If you guys do encounter slimes, it's worth using a sword for one reason and one reason only. Slimes are weak to swords. So if you do use a sword, you can kill them a little bit faster. Much faster than you would have if you used the slingshot or even your bow. But yeah, we're just gonna run around here. We're looking for our exit. We just found ourselves some dexterity gloves, which are amazing. And they're not even cursed. Absolutely perfect. Ooh, Minotaur. Okay, so if there's a Minotaur on this floor, we're just gonna go fast. We're gonna use our slingshot, again, to soften up any of these enemies, as well as finishing them off with our sword. Oh, you know what? I think we're just gonna use our bows. Yeah. I think we're just gonna use our... Yeah, we're just gonna use our slingshot. We're just gonna shoot everything. We don't want to get up close and personal. We want to do as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible, so... yeah, this is the way. You're gonna bounce again? Happy stream? Thank you so much, Mika. I'm looking forward to talking to you again. I don't know when, I don't know where, but we will see each other, and we will make things happen. So yeah, as you can tell... Ooh, got stuck there. Don't want to get stuck. Not like that. But we're doing like 1 damage to a skeleton, so I'm gonna swap to the bow, just so we can do slightly more. The bow does slightly more damage than the slingshot. This guy's got a shield, and his shield is making it very difficult to really finish him off or do the damage. But this guy doesn't have a shield, so I'll just use our regular slingshot again. And I'm not sure if we pull that lever for the gnomish mines. Okay, don't want to fight that. We will use one of our poisons. Just gonna try and kill these rats before our little mimic friend can do it. There we go. Just gonna take out the mimic. Unfortunately, we don't have any magic, so this is a very slow and painful process. But we can throw the poison at them at least. And that does help. Okay. So that's open. Let's just get out of here. We got a Ring of Constitution that will help to keep us alive. And we're going to the gnomish mines. Not because we have to, but because I want to get us a single pickaxe. That's it. Oh, we're just gonna shoot this guy from afar. We'll come here, we'll grab these torches, and we'll just use our slingshot and hit the gnomes from afar. We don't need to fight them up close and personal. And once we have one of those, we can just blast them all. Yeah. Just gonna run around for a bit, see until we get a single pickaxe. There we go. And then we can leave. We don't need to stay here. We don't need to fight these gnomes. We don't know if this pickaxe is gonna be cursed. But maybe I'll stick around a little bit longer, just to show you that if you have ranged combat, you can easily, as long as you shoot them from max distance, easily, especially if you use your knockback arrows as well, you can take out these gnomes. You don't have to fight them head on. Ooh, okay, but you don't want to, yeah. That shield of his. There we go. We took him out. And of course, once you get yourself a staff of lightning, you can then use that staff of lightning to then run around and zap all of them even more, which is what we're going to do next. After we take care of this troll. We're gonna take care of the troll, why not? We'll use our slingshot. We got one. Oh, never mind. We don't have a slingshot no more. There we go. Just gonna unequip our knockback arrows. We don't really want to knockback right now. We just want to shoot from range. We just want to do as much damage as we can. And then we'll take him out. Now, one thing you can do at this stage is you can use those poisons. And you can throw them at the trolls. They will slowly tick away all of their health. It's very, very powerful. The next troll we see, I'll show you exactly just that. Okay, so there's the troll. I believe this one has already been fighting, so let's just see. Yeah, I could tell because there's a blood like a little pool of puddle. A little puddle of blood right behind him. And to me, that just screams, beware! He is already weak, and it would have been a waste to use the... It would have been a waste to use one of those poisons on him. It was the troll from over here that went that way. Okay, but here we've got another gnome. He's also got a lantern, so we don't want him to get close to us at all. I'm just gonna wait here. We're gonna slash him and use the knockback arrows. Let's eat this apple, that cheese. And you know what, I'm gonna eat the bread as well, just to fill up our stomach as much as we can. And we're gonna walk around. We're gonna see if there isn't any other gnomes. We just want to find a single pickaxe that isn't cursed. If you do find a cursed pickaxe, that's fine. You can use them. So again, like I said, we're gonna use our poison. You can tell we're hitting him. But if you look at that poison does like 5 damage every single time it ticks. Unfortunately, it wore out. But we got another one. And then we could just stack on these. The poison damage goes through armor. So if there's any heavily armored enemies, it's definitely better to use it on them. But it's always possible to use it on any enemy at all. I hear a gnome like right here. He's literally in that corner over there. I can't believe it. Yo, Dingo! Welcome in, welcome in. Pickaxe break fast, no problem if it's cursed. I mean, I've always used cursed pickaxes, yes. It's not a problem. But there's a reason we want a pickaxe that's not cursed. That reason is we're going to use it later to break a single block. And then we're going to break another single block a little bit later after that. Okay, so we've got 2 cursed pickaxes. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to equip one because our weight, if you can tell, we're moving a little bit slower. It's because we're losing 40% of our speed due to the inventory weight penalty. So we're just going to use these 2 pickaxes that we do have. We'll break this gold in the walls and grab all of that and then slowly make our way towards the further sections of the game. But yeah. Brand new player learning Barony found my video. Super useful question for you. Can you still use the shield trick to level your blocking past 60? Currently going pretty far on my monk. Yes. You can use shields to block. Or do you mean torches? If you mean torches, no. Torches don't work past 40 blocking. You'll need to use something else. Like a proper wooden shield. But luckily there's plenty of shields available, so it's not too big of a deal. Not too big of a problem. There's a gnome. We're just gonna back up. We'll just shoot him. And we're just gonna back up and shoot him some more. There we go. Take him out. We can drop that, equip this. Don't need the jewelry. I'm not gonna end up using those. And let's run. Looks like we got a necklace of magic reflection, which is amazing for the gnomish mines. I'm gonna equip that just because we can. We can tell it's magic reflection because it's got a value of 350, and that is really good for us. But yeah, we're just gonna come here. We can grab the helmet if we want to, but it doesn't really matter. In fact, I honestly would prefer not using the helmet because the helmet weighs a lot and we can't carry as much weight. In fact, like I said, we're already being slowed down quite a bit simply just by having what we have as is, all of these staffs of lightning. So we could probably just run around and use those. And I guess we can throw the sickness potion for a little bit of a weight loss. Or we could toss out all of our food, which is something I don't really want to do. Yeah, I'm just going to use what we have right now. And we're going to raise our bow skill up a little bit more and just keep going. Just going to keep going. I don't know if we want to go for the Chrysolaphatos. I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. But yeah, that's something we could potentially do. If we save up our staffs of lightning. Yeah, we're just gonna shoot these gnomes and these trolls from afar and take them out one at a time. It looks like we also got our pickaxe that I said I wanted. So since we have that, we're just gonna leave. Maybe get a little bit more gold with this other cursed pickaxe, but we're just gonna leave. We have the one pickaxe we came for. Not that way. Let's go this way. Hello? What do you have? You got poison for me, okay. I mean, I don't think I can use that right now, but it's good to know. Good to have. Let's go and get the gold from this area, and gold from this area, and from there. And just like that, we've gotten all of the gold. We can leave without being worried that we're going to leave stuff behind. And we haven't even taken damage here. It's really nice for gnomish mines. Like I said, you can use your sneaky abilities and just use your ranged and just take them out from afar. If they can't see you, they can't hurt you. So, you know, you take advantage of that. There we go. That's another pickaxe gnome. Let's see if this is another usable pickaxe. If it is, awesome. It is. That's great. That's fantastic. That's all I care about. Let's get out of here. Don't need the shield though. And now I'm gonna swap back to a poison resistance amulet. Yo, Natural Gamer, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How you doing, my guy? What we doing? What we playing? What's been going on in the Natural Gamer's life? I hope you're well. Oh, there's two skeletons there. I'm actually just gonna throw poison at the one in the back and then use the bow to fight the one in front, because I suspected the one in front already did like some combat, and the one in the back would be more, did just have more health. It was just a guess. I could have been wrong, but that's what I suspected, so that's what I went with. And as you can tell, we're moving very, very slowly because of all this weight. I'm actually just going to toss out the extra swords and things. I think I'm going to toss out this extra pickaxe. And I guess once we can start eating some food, there we go. We're going to eat this moldy cheese, and then we're going to eat a fresh fish. We don't have any boots, so I will wear those, and we will toss out the rest of these items. And we're good now. Actually, still moving slow, so I'm actually just going to toss out my chest armor. The chest armor is the heaviest armor. It weighs 100, meaning we'll be slowed down a lot. So if you need to choose something to throw out, it's usually better to start with that, because it opens up a lot more room for you to do other things with. It looks like there's a human over there with a short bow, some arrows. I'm just gonna hit him with the slingshot, just fight him from afar, and then he will never do anything to us. And then we can yoink his arrows, we can yoink his bow, and we'll be fine. I'm also gonna toss out some of these torches. These weigh 10 per torch. They are pretty heavy, so you might not want to carry those too much. Here is a succubus. We're just gonna run around in circles again, use these range advantage that we have. and we'll take them out. It looks like there's another human over there. This one's a lot more distracted, so we'll just take him out. It seems there is a skeleton behind him, so we'll just take out the skeleton with our ranged again, and hopefully we won't take too much damage. There we go. Looks like we can upgrade our boots to iron. Now, iron boots, you might be thinking that iron weighs a lot more, but if you look at this, these boots weigh 30, the iron boots weigh 40, but we get double the armor. So it's basically the same weight. However, since we get a lot more armor, we're a lot safer. In fact, I prefer, no matter what character I have, to never have chest armor and always have all of the other armors. Just because of how much more protection you can get. Ooh, that spider right behind us. That was kind of scary. I just heard this chip, 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 chip right next to me. Whoa. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We don't have the watch timer anymore, unfortunately. Unfortunately, natural. Maybe it'll come back in the future, but yeah. For now, it's not fair. You've been hunting for Neverite armor? Is this in your new hardcore role? I was trying to sit in the corner and do the blocking thing and sit with a shield, but seems to go up slower. I guess at 60 plus. I haven't won yet, but feeling like this is the one. It might be, yeah, it might be. Every single run has the potential of having a win. Every single run. And if you feel like that's the one, then you just go with it. But yeah, to answer your question, Neon, you need to have a solid shield to level up your blocking past 40. If you don't have a solid shield past 40, you cannot level up your blocking. You cannot do it with torches. And that said... Oh, wow. That said... As a monk, you start with 40 blocking, so you're always going to need to have shields. And it won't decrease the chance of gaining any skill or anything like that. It'll always be the same amount. Always the same chance. But because it is a chance, sometimes you'll level up more and other times you'll level up less. So it's just something that balances out. And it's not necessarily always in a single run, but across all of your games. That's just RNG life. It is what it is. What can I say? Okay, so this door is locked. I'm gonna use one of these lockpicks to unlock it. And we'll just go to the place with the people. The humans! As you can tell, I'm still working on my range skill, but the slimes are weak to swords, so we'll finish him off with those. Hey Donk, welcome on in, welcome on in. Oh, did Donk get timed out? Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Oh, natural. I see what you did there. That's what it's there for. That's exactly what it's there for. Okay, I'm just gonna toss the bread. We'll take the arrows. I'll take the bread back. We'll just eat it, and then we're gonna keep going. Let's put these quick fire arrows on my hotbar. And I think for this human over here, we're just gonna shoot him from really far because we can. He's got a bi-cocket. That is the best item for a ranged character in the game because it will increase our bow ranged draw speed as well as the total distance that we can shoot. So absolutely fantastic. It is a great weapon for us. 100% something that we need and want. And I'm just going to buy this speedy fire ammo because it's better. I think I'm going to sell the slingshot. I'm going to buy his slingshot because his is excellent. And then I think I'm going to sell this worn bow. And then we'll buy his silver ammo. And we could buy the chakrams, but I don't really feel like it. So I'm going to ignore those. And look at this. All of these potions. Everything that we can do. There's 3 extra healings that we can get. And I could buy the 5 healings. We could buy an alembic to combine them together. But I don't have enough money for that. So let's go around and see what else there is. There's a tinkering kit. Remember what I said. If you play as a if you play as a rogue, you have 40 points in tinkering. So we could buy that tinkering kit and essentially go into the tinkerer's build path. I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. But what I will do is I'm going to sell all of these torches and use that lantern instead. Also, there's a couple more humans around, so we'll just take care of them quickly. We don't need to worry too much. We could befriend them and take them with us, but I'd much rather just take them out and not worry about them. Let's take a look at their cloaks. If there's a cloak that's valued at 350, we will put that on, because that is a cloak of magic reflection, allowing us to be safe. So, definitely something for you to keep your eyes open on. Serviceable, excellent. We could use the excellent, but it's only one grade more. I'd rather buy the excellent slingshot and just use that one for a bit. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to use this excellent slingshot. And unfortunately, we can't really sell anything, because none of them will buy the things that we want to sell. But that's okay. This is fine. Yo, Ackerman, welcome on in. How you doing? Thank you, Natural. You too, my guy. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay. We're just going to take out the succubus. We're going to focus targets on this skeleton over here. We'll take him out. And then we'll take a look at what the shops are selling. This jewelry store is something I'm interested in, because we do have some jewelry we can sell, and they often sell scrolls of identify. So we're going to buy 2 of those. We're going to identify these gems, and then we're just going to sell these gems right on back to him, making a butt ton of money instantly. Now we could buy more of his, his identify scrolls or some of his remove curse ones, and that could be a good idea. But I don't know if we want to. And the reason I'm not sure is because, well, it's not really anything that we particularly need to identify. Not anything that we particularly want to uncurse. So I think we're just going to stick with the items that we do have. If we find more potions, we'll buy potions. But yeah, if you guys want to uncurse anything, if you want to have access to stuff like that, definitely worth doing if you want. In my case, I don't want, so I don't do. And it looks like there's another human back here who is currently making friends with some spiders. We're just gonna ignore him and take them all out in one easy go. So for anybody wondering why I'm able to shoot for these bars, the best suggestion I have for you is start in the front of the bars, just step back slowly until you find a sweet spot. Once you find that sweet spot, you can take out anything through these bars. And we're gonna make use of that a little bit later as well once we fight the trolls. But you don't have to. You don't have to. You can. But as a rogue, we have a lot of movement speed, allowing us to very easily kite things backwards. Like this troll, for example. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna run far away, we're gonna walk backwards, and we're just gonna shoot constantly. Because we can. Luckily, we've got a lot of range because of the bicocket. And just like that, we can take out pretty much everything. There's another human in here. He's got some more arrows for us. And then there is a skeleton over there. You might notice that I pretty much know a lot of his ranges. It's, I'm never precise with it, but I do roughly know the distance. So if you don't at first get it, don't worry too much about it. It's fine. You'll get there. And like I said, you could just walk right up to the bars and slowly step backwards. Now, come on, I am doing well. I hope you're doing well too, my friend. It's been a while. It's been an absolute while. Hello. Got a lurk? Thank you for the lurk, Venatorian. Thank you for the lurk. A ring of constitution. We're already wearing one. Honestly, I feel like we're over leveled right now, so we're just gonna head towards the exit. I think we're just gonna get out of here. We don't need to stick around all through every single level. And yeah, it looks like we've got plenty of slingshots, so we don't even have to worry about those. I'm actually gonna swap out my bow. You know what? I'm not gonna swap out my bow. I'm gonna leave that on my hotbar. I will throw away the noisemaker because I don't think we're gonna use that. And yeah, we're just gonna run around with our slingshot. We're gonna shoot everything, and hopefully we don't get blasted with arrows of fire. That's the one thing we're gonna have to keep our eyes open for right now. Goblins could have staffs of fire. They could also have arrows of fire that will literally burn us. We don't want to get burned, so we're gonna try and not use our torches too often. We're just gonna try and stay in the dark now and be that sneaky rogue. Just use it to illuminate the area, see what's out there, and then we'll just turn it off. Just gonna peek and turn it off. Okay, you snuck up on me, sir. I did not see you back there. Kula Kodor to you too. Oh dear. Yeah. This over here, 90, I believe can be... Okay, in this case it's a remove curse, but I believe it's a company that I can't remember if it was 90 or 100. But those arrows, I mean, those could be scrolls of Conjure Arrow, which is really good for any sort of range build. Because if you can get more hunting arrows, you specifically want to get hunting arrows, that will always keep you alive a little bit longer. Because they add a slow effect. Meaning, not only are you able to kite, excuse me. I'm a little seasy over here, I don't know why. Maybe it's the arrows I'm allergic to. Who knows? But yeah, hunting arrows. Thank you, Lady Yoda. Thank you. Hunting arrows are great. They're honestly the best arrows in the game. We are definitely going to keep our eyes open for those. We're also going to try and debate these. Oh, that could have been us dead. Oh. 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 I guess we just have to do that. And we'll put that on our hotbar. That's one of the reasons why I usually try and get us a pickaxe. Because you never know when you're going to get stuck. You're not supposed to get stuck like that, but you never know. Let's see. This here, arrow trap. You could tell from the green that came out of the arrow. I'll just demonstrate it again. That green that comes out of the arrow, that's how you can tell it has hunting arrows. So we'll just use the lockpicks on those arrow traps. It disarms them, it shoots out the cover, and there you can see we managed to get ourselves some hunting arrows that we can now use in the rest of the level, which is absolutely fantastic for us. Because like I said, those are the best arrows in the game. Just gonna shoot him. We're gonna go around here. We're gonna open that up. Looks like there's a melee guy over here. We'll just finish him off. And I do hear a lot more goblins, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to keep going. We don't want to get ourselves stuck in a corner and be crushed to death by a boulder. I don't know what would give me the idea that that might happen, but who knows? It might just happen. Okay, we still have our staffs of lightning too. Let's go through here. See what he's selling. He's selling an alembic. Now earlier I said we could buy one, and then we could combine our potions. Let's use this worn lantern. I said we could combine our potions if we have any. So I think I'm just gonna buy an alembic here now for those purposes. Let's see. Fire arrows. Okay, we don't want fire arrows. We're definitely gonna get those. That thing was a purple little strike, so just like that, I saw the purple flashes. So we're not going to worry about those arrows. We're not going to worry about the spell books, because we're not really a magic class. And yeah, we're just going to swim here to the other side. I see there's a boulder trap. I see there's a slime to our right. We're going to just shoot at the slime. He'll come towards us, and then we'll run past the boulder trap and probably just leave, because I found the exit that I'm looking for. It's this one right here, over the bridge. I'm just gonna Be very careful about this guy with his staff of fire. We don't want to get hit by that. That would absolutely devastate us. But if you did get your sneak skill up, you'll notice that a lot of these guys, they don't see us from that close. Because if you click on sneak, you'll see they can only see us from 5 tiles away. And the higher your sneak is, the better for that. Let's eat this fresh meat. We'll grab his staff and just get out of here. Oh, a potato king. Hello. We could use his helmet. His helmet is absolutely great. It's got amazing armor, but I think I'm going to stick to the bicocket. It's just better in every way. Okay, so over here, there's 2 things we're going to do. The first thing is we're going to shoot at all the trolls through the bars, because we can. There we go. This allows us to increase our range skill, while at the same time being safe from these trolls. And without them necessarily fighting each other and killing each other and all of that bad stuff. We don't want to deal with that, so we're just going to stay over here in the safety of our distance behind the bars. We'll just shoot them one at a time, get them nice and low before I'm going to try and finish them off with that sword of ours. But honestly, at this point, I don't even know if you should bother with the swords anymore. They do extra damage, and you do get the sneak attack damage, but at this point, all we really want is just the sneak attack damage. The goblins, I'd say just kill them straight up. Don't keep them alive, don't leave them down low. Sometimes they have staffs of fire, you have to deal with that. That is not something nice that you can deal with, unless you have your magic reflection. But if they have arrows of fire, you know, that's not nice to deal with either, so just kill the goblins. It's easier that way. And I think maybe with this troll, what we're gonna do is just remove our... We're gonna remove our weapon from our hotbar. And we're just gonna hit him in the back. Oh, here's more hunting arrows, you can tell, because of the green trail that they have. And yeah, we're just gonna grab that orb. It will open up. I need to toss something. I'm actually gonna toss this worn slingshot. There we go. And we're just gonna get backstabs. We just want to get backstabs of these trolls. We want to assassinate them. We want to make sure we get our sneak up a little bit higher so that things cannot see us from very close. That way, we can keep ourselves as safe as possible. Turn around. There we go. Just going to hit him in the back. Again. Just going to wait for him to turn around. There we go. Get ourselves all of the sneak. Ow! Okay. Just going to wait. Just gonna wait. There we go. Got our sneak attack. Get our sneak attack. Get our sneak attack. As you can tell, our sneak is now up to 80. That's absolutely fantastic. That's where we want it to be. It looks like there's a big troll over here. And he's gonna trigger the boulders, which is not ideal, but it's fine. We'll just run on through and yeah. We also managed to find an amulet of life-saving, which is really great for us. But unfortunately, that last troll is now kind of just missing. I think that was the last one, maybe? Oh well, let's get out of here. Actually, you know what? Before we get out of here, let's go and grab all of that gold over here. It's very easy to get. We just have to go through here. We have to grab that green orb, put it on the pedestal, which will open up the gates for us. If we go through all 3 gates and grab all of the gold, there will be a lever at the end. If you use that lever, it will open up the gate on the other side. I will show you that in a moment. Yeah, let's go there. And then you can use the green orb over there again to open up the rest of the gates. This will give us access to a couple of strength potions. I do this in every single video. It's definitely a great way to get a lot of gold and also get the strength potions that you're going to need for Sokoban. That's right, we are going to be doing Sokoban. Okay, this guy's got knockback arrows. We'll just yoink those. And then we'll shoot the other two. And there we go. They've all been taken care of. We'll just take those knockback arrows and get out of here. And yeah, this is absolutely fantastic for us. We're in a great spot. We're doing very well. We're very lucky. We've got a lot of we've got a lot of potential, a lot of weapons. We've got all of the ranged that we're going to need. And we've got a lot of levels. We're really strong. We don't have to stress or worry about too much. Fire arrows, we could see the burning arrow in the wall. This guy's selling a crossbow. Now this is the ultimate end game weapon that we want. So in order to get that, I think I'm gonna sell him our slingshot, and I'm just gonna buy that. I'm also gonna buy the swift arrows and the knockback arrows, because we're gonna use all of these arrows in a moment. And yeah, let's just keep going. I see there's a slime. We'll just use our slingshot on him. There we go. We're just gonna run this way. If there is any goblins or anything like that, we'll take them out from afar. We don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, this is great. Just gonna see what necklace that is. That is a poison resistance. In fact, I'm gonna wear this magic resistance ring over the constitution ring, because one armor doesn't help us too much. We're not really getting hit, but if we get hit by magic, that would hurt us a lot more. So I'd much rather have the one rather than the other. Yum yum, that's a identify scroll. I don't think we need identify. Actually, yeah, we do. We identify this necklace of life saving. We could maybe save ourselves. We're just gonna go this way. We're gonna grab the levitation potions that is in the tower. It's very easy to get. You can always get them here. And yeah, with those, we'll put them on my hotbar just for emergencies, and then hopefully we don't need to use them. Hopefully we could just kill all of these ghouls without ever having to touch them, because the plan here is we're going to use silver ammo and we're going to use our short bow to take out the ghouls, because our draw speed's been increased and our other stuff's increased as well. This is great. These bear traps is going to help us a ton over here. So I'm actually just going to put away the slingshot. This bow should get us all the way to where we need to be. I will take out all of these bear traps, and then I just want to show you something. Firstly, we're just going to deal with this slime. There we go. We're also gonna just remove all of the light from here. So we're gonna grab all of the torches out of the fire pits. We're gonna grab the torches off of the walls. And what I want to show you is there's no gravestones, even though we've been inside. The reason those gravestones spawn is not because you access chests, it's not because you go inside here. It's when you grab something off the floor. Either the gold from here, the boots, or the gold in the wall behind the fireplace. If you grab any of that stuff, the gravestones will spawn, and then you're going to have to deal with the ghouls. We're going to use the silver ammo, but we might also just swap out and use the quick ammo. We might use our hunting ammo if we need to, but mostly we're going to be using silver, and we're going to be using spring shot. The spring shot is because if they do come close, we can just knock them back. But the silver is so that we can kill them really rapidly. As you can tell, just 3 silver arrows and they die. Which is a lot better for us. It allows us to easily kite them through here and take them out without too much hassle. There we go. Just take them out one at a time. Just gonna go back that way. This guy is right behind me, so we'll use the spring shot ammo. We'll knock him back. And We'll just take him out slower than the others because we don't need to worry too much about the damage. I am going to drink the fruit juice over here because we did take some damage. I'm going to drink the booze because we took some damage. We might take some more. And I will put the regular healing potions on my hotbar just to be safe. But yeah, I don't think we're going to need them. We're just going to shoot these guys from afar. They won't be able to reach us. And then we'll just be absolutely golden. Just going to trigger this ghoul over here. They trigger whenever you enter the front of the doors or whenever you open up the doors. So I will show that in a moment. If we come out this way, the moment we open the door and we step on the tile just outside of it, that's what triggers these ghouls. Yeah, we're just going to run away. We don't want to take too much damage here. We'll use our knockback arrows and just try and keep them as far away from us as we can. And then we're going to try and finish him off with a nice little sneak attack. The reason we want to get our stealth up is because the stealth decreases the tile visibility. In fact, honestly, even at 80 points, being only seen from 2 tiles away, that is really powerful. So I think we might not have to worry too much about getting our sneak up. If you could just get it up to 80 points, you're golden. Yeah, we're just going to shoot these ghouls with knockback arrows. One at a time, we'll take them out. It levels up our range, so our bows will never break. At that point, we could swap to the... I'm actually just going to use the swift ammo over here. We'll take some damage, but it's okay. I'm using the swift ammo because I want to get rid of it, 1. And 2, I also want to level up our ranged pretty rapidly. And the swift arrows, as you can tell, they're pretty quick. They're very quick. So you can easily do that. There we go. Just gonna rapid fire him. Believe there's no more. Actually, there's a friend of his back there. Just gonna rapid fire him. He's got another buddy coming. We'll rapid fire his buddy as well. There we go, up to 91 with our archery. Oh, hello, sir. I didn't see you there. We'll just use our knockback arrows on him. Swap to the silver arrows and finish him off with those. Oh, okay. I should have swapped back to the quickfire arrows. No. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, if we used the silver arrows, we would have stayed alive. But I knew they would run up and catch up to us. I was too slow to press my button number 6 and use the healing potions. But yeah, this is a very decent idea of how you can increase your capabilities as a rogue, how you can maximize your skills and do everything that you need to do. I think from here, I am going to play very fast, very rapidly to catch up to where we were and then accelerate it from there. So probably not going to explain too much. I've explained all of it already. Let's just get our progress back and keep going so I can explain the following areas instead. A little bit of hydration. Thank you so much for the tea. It is great. Okay, so same thing. Toss fat. We'll grab some torches. We're just going to go. We're just getting out of here. I'm not going to bother too much about the sword or the sneak. We're just going to go. Three, okay. Rat's taken out. I don't see skeletons. There's a ghoul here. That's great for us. The ghoul, I think we could just punch. Because we can get those little backstabs. There we go. A little bit of sneak skill. Like I said, I'm not going to be grinding it. I'm going to be taking advantage of certain situations. But for the most part, we don't have to worry about it. Hopefully we find invisibility, and even if we don't, there are other options as well. Okay, he's been taken out. We're up to 58 already. And just gonna grab the bow. We're gonna speed through here. We're level 2. I'm trying to get one more level before we leave. I'm also trying to see if we can't find ourselves a slingshot. If we can't find a slingshot, that's okay. We'll just go to the gnomish mines anyway and do things from there. But yeah, just gonna take these guys out. There we go. Straight lines. If they can walk in straight lines, you'll never miss your shots. But they will zig and zag every so often. Just not ideal. Gonna go around the chair. There we go. And from here, same as before, we'll just get ourselves sneak attacks because we can. Grab the torch, gonna keep going. In fact, you know what? I think we'll get out. We're level 3. That's all we need. Ring of Constitution, we'll equip that. I didn't see any slingshots. But yeah, it's fine. Not always gonna get them. They are far more common in these earlier floors. But we can always get short bows from the goblins in the next area. That's not too bad. There we go. We're just gonna shoot these spiders through the bars. Spiders are a great experience. I definitely want to take them out. And trolls. So we could take out spiders and trolls. We get a lot of XP. But there is a minotaur coming, so we do want to go fast. There's a troll. Again, we're just going to use our poison on him so that he can be weakened while he's chasing us down. I unfortunately got myself caught on that wall, but it's okay. We'll just shoot him, bait him to come up here, close to the gate. That way we can easily take him out. We'll see what's on the other side while we open up the gate. And yeah, nothing. But we did open up the gnomish mine, so we can easily go over now. It looks like the troll died to the poison. That's great for us. Anything else? Any slingshots? I don't see any slingshots. There might be a troll in here. There's a human in there. Okay, that's great. It looks like he's got a crossbow. Absolutely amazing for us. That's ideal because crossbow shoots rapidly. Crossbows are a lot faster. They're a lot better to use. We're also going to sell some iron boots, so I'm just going to equip those and get going. We'll put the worn crossbow on my hotbar, but I'll stick to using the short bow for now, just because we can. Okay, this guy's got a pickaxe. We don't know if it's cursed or not. We're just going to take him out and get ourselves that first pickaxe. If it is not cursed, we're leaving. If it's not cursed, I'm leaving. We don't need to stick there. We don't need the experience from the gnomish mines. It does help if you want to do it, but you can get plenty experience from the other areas, and it's a lot safer to do so. So yeah, we're just going to do the same thing as before. We're just going to debate him. Probably should throw the poison at him, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. There we go. Scroll here. It's just mailed. I'm not going to worry about it. There's a skeleton over here. I'm going to debate the skeleton backwards. I'm going to shoot an arrow all the way down here. We'll turn our torch off so we can sneak up behind him, and we'll take him out with a sneak attack to get our sneak up a little bit. Same with this guy. We're just going to stand way back here, shoot him with an arrow. He'll go that way. We'll sneak around him, get behind him, take him out with a little sneak attack. Let's inspect what these shops have. Looks like there is a succubus. Who luckily doesn't do a lot of damage to me, so as long as she doesn't get that charm spell off, we won't have to stress about too much damage. And I'm just going to finish her off. Healing potions, okay, that's great. Let's sell some of the things we have, like the noisemaker, the staff. I'm going to sell the poison. We're going to buy as many of these healing potions as we can. Maybe we can get some more things to sell on this floor. It is a general store after all. There's a spider back there. Spider looks like it's weak, but we're not going to risk this. We're just going to use our knockback arrows, take him out, and keep looking. There is a minotaur coming, so we don't have too much time. We kind of want to find the exit and just go. It's another troll here. I think we're gonna take out this troll. Oh, Zap Brigade's here. I might actually let Zap Brigade try and take out the Minotaur. If they do, we could potentially get ourselves a gem to sell. Hey, Vanord, welcome on in, welcome on in. Also, Carlos, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing well. Ow, troll! What are you doing? That freaking hurts, sir. Okay, troll is chasing me immediately. So we're just gonna run around. Keep our distance. Oh, he's fighting the troll right now. That's not ideal. Okay, that's not ideal. We're just gonna hit him with our arrows. We're gonna run around in circles for a little bit. And let Zap Brigade deal with him. Just gonna back up. We'll hit him with an arrow every so often. I'm looking at my mini-map. Trying to keep my distance. And we'll just hit him with an arrow every so often. If we had the poison, right now it would have been ideal. But unfortunately we threw the poison away, so... yeah, that's... oh, that's not good. I'll make a friend here. Just gonna run. Don't want to get hit by a Minotaur. Oh, is it the helmet? I think this is the helmet that may be too heavy. Let's take a look at my weight here quickly. Wait for the thing to pop down. There we go. Dismiss. Oh, that helmet did make our weight go up just too much. That's unfortunate. Oh no, it's the chest plate. It's the chest plate and the helmet. It's too much. Oh man, we got scammed. We absolutely got scammed. But it's okay. It's okay, guys. It happens. We're just in a little... I'm playing a little bit badly. I wouldn't say it's unlucky. I'm playing badly. This is my fault. But it's okay. It is what it is. We'll just speed through it again. So this round, I think I'm just going to shoot twice. He will back up. When he turns around, we'll get our sneak attack, get our stealth up. There we go. Just going to punch him. Grab things to sell and keep going. I don't want to hang out here for too long. I just want to get going. That skeleton's going to come in here. Again, same story. We're just going to get our stealth up by hitting him in the back when we can. Because we have all of the speed, we can easily kite him around in circles and just hit him from behind. Getting ourselves easy stealth. I was scared that was going to be a mimic. Luckily it wasn't. If it was, we might have actually just died right there and then. We might die right here now. There we go. Just gonna take out the rat. We are gonna die here. Unfortunately, because of dead ends and things, but it's okay. Just gonna toss that same story, grab our torches, gonna go back into the dungeon, and try this again. Oh man. Oh man, maybe it is bad luck. I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Bad luck or just not good enough? Oh, look at that. We found a slingshot. That's great. Let's put that on my hotbar. Looks like that skeleton is relatively weak. I'm just going to bait him back there with the torch. Get behind him. Get our sneak attack for the stealth. Get ourselves some boots. That's great. Don't need this book of light. Another skeleton over here. We're just going to shoot him with the slingshot until he is nice and weak. Do the same thing. Finish him off with a backstab. That is the most ideal way to play because then you can get both your ranged up and you can get your stealth up. You don't need to worry about your sword skill at all. It doesn't really help. It doesn't make a difference. So, yeah, just don't bother. Most of your damage comes from the sneak attack anyway. And right over here, we're just going to pull him all the way down. There we go. It should be weak enough. Unfortunately, because there's two of them, it made it a lot harder. We're just going to take out the one before we go for the other guy. and we'll just do our sneak attacks and hopefully not get surprised by him changing course in the last second. Yeah, I'm doing this really badly. But there we go. We've gotten ourselves a little bit of sneak. Let's pick up some items. There goes our slingshot, so we'll go back to our bow. In fact, I'm just going to throw some poison at him. We'll lure him out this way, get our bow back in our hotbar, and wear the ring of protection. Why not? Okay, so we're just going to get behind him, finish him off with a nice little backstab. Do the same thing with this guy. We'll just use our bow until he is in a good spot for us to just ziggaroo and get ourselves some free stealth. There we go. Now I hear spiders are thing in here. That's great. That means we can kill them for the experience and level up. What's my favorite class? Ooh, a cursed ninja, wizard, and rogue, actually. I like rogue as well. Rogue is great for range. Arcanist is actually amazing. Is rogue a bad class? Rogue's not a bad class. Rogue is actually a really, really good class because you start with the lockpicks and tinkering. You're able to get yourself all the arrows that you need from the arrow trap. So you can get yourself a lot of hunting ammos where if you played a different range class, you don't necessarily have access to hunting ammo. But it's a decent class. It's a decent class. It's one of my favorites. And if you like tinkering, it's a pretty good class as well because you do start off with 40 tinkering, allowing you to do plenty. I'm just going to close this gate. We're going to use our poison on him, and we're just going to run back here. I don't really want to deal with him, so we'll just debate him in the long distances and throw poison at him. There we go. Just gonna run around, see if we can get ourselves a nice little backstab. It's looking at us. It's moving away. There we go. Got a backstab. Unfortunately, got a hit in, so maybe not worth doing again. We'll just use our poison and shoot him a little bit more of our bow. There we go. There we go. He's been taken out. He's got an iron helmet for us. We don't want those. It's too heavy. We don't want the Cursed Book of Light either. We're level 4. This is still floor 1. So honestly, I'd say we're over leveled at this point. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go. There we go. We're out of here. Cursed Olympic Swimming. We got a force ball book that we can learn. We might as well learn it and equip that spell. Unfortunately, our magic is going to be very weak. Free slingshot. We have to get slingshots. We're just going to back up. Any sort of ranged weapons, we need to get them early, because if this bow breaks, that's that. We don't have a backup weapon. So always try to keep your eyes open for any extra range weapons, and slingshots are ideal because they shoot a lot faster. You could just run away while you're holding left click and charge at your attacks, and you could just shoot them, finish them off, and keep moving. There we go. He's been taken out. Let's put this on Q and E, just so we have access to those. I'm gonna take this just to see what it is. That's locked. We could lockpick it and get the loot from inside, but I'm not really that bothered. I'm just gonna keep going. Sounds like that rat is fighting a skeleton, and unfortunately I was too late to get the kill, but it's okay. My voice is nice to listen to? Why? What about my voice is hypnotic? So hypnotic that it keeps you here, that you don't want to leave. Hey, we got ourselves a remove curse scroll. That's great. Strangulation, glasses. Glasses are good. Perception increases our armor piercing chance by like 0.5%. It's not amazing, but every 0.5% helps, I guess. Okay, that also looks like that's everything from this floor. So we're just gonna leave. We're gonna get out of here. Don't want to deal with the Minotaur again. Same story as before. We're just gonna try and get ourselves a single pickaxe. Once we have that single good pickaxe, we can leave. The gnomes are coming out of the walls. This guy's got a pickaxe. There we go, maybe. Just gonna back up, keep our range. Always want to keep your range. You never want to be in melee range. You never want to get hit. Unfortunately, that's a cursed pickaxe, so we're gonna keep looking. Troll moved, not good. Did this troll move? No, he's still sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna just kite this troll. We'll throw the poison at him, and we'll keep kiting. The poison's just to kill him a little bit faster, so we don't get ourselves cornered. There we go. Troll's been taken out. Let's go back here, see to this gnome. Looks like he's got a self-lantern. He's a lightning gnome. Unfortunately, no pickaxe for us. But, you know, at least we get a lantern. Lantern's always nice to have. Another little gnome. We're just gonna shoot him. And... sounds like the troll is coming. Yeah, there he is. Just gonna throw poison at him. We'll shoot the troll and keep going. If that pickaxe is identified and it's not cursed, that would be ideal for us, because then we can pretty much leave instantly. But yeah, there we go. Another troll. Again, we're just gonna throw poison at him. Try to increase our DPS a little bit more. Just take him out nice and fast so we don't have to worry about it. And yeah, there we go. Just gonna back up, shoot him a little bit more, and we're goodsies to gozies. And it looks like we do have one pickaxe that is not cursed, so I will equip the cursed one. We're just gonna get all of the gold that we could see in this general first area, and then we're gonna get out. We're just gonna go. We're gonna leave. Don't need to stay here for longer than you need to. Just gonna go through here, I believe. Yeah, one more gold. And unfortunately, the pickaxe didn't break. It's decrepit, so it's going to break any moment. Wait, not that way. This way, and then to the left, up ahead. Just going to kill the torch because this is a dangerous area. Go through the wall over here and over there. Wow! What a crazy pickaxe. It's been decrepit this entire time. And it's still going. It's the pickaxe of glory. Whoa! Okay, that's fine. Pickaxe is finally broken. Looks like we got two gnomes in here. We'll just take them out because we can. And then we will go and look for the things we need to look for. I think I am going to try and get a sneak attack on this gnome. A sneak attack kill. Just because we can. And we do want to get our sneak up because it does make a difference. Eat that meat. Unfortunately, we didn't get any fish, so food might become a problem later. But at least we have something. Don't need the pipe. Let's just keep going. Never mind, food's not going to be a problem. There's a food store right here. And we got some cheese. So, what do we want to buy? Fresh fish, fresh meat? It looks like there's more fresh fish than there is fresh meat. So I'll buy one fresh meat, and I'll buy all of the fresh fish. Unfortunately, fresh fish is heavier than fresh meat, so it will slow us down a bit, but food is food. We need something to eat, right? We need something to eat. I mean, turkeys could be good, but I don't think they've added turkeys to the game yet. That would be great food, though. Absolutely great food. What is the worst class, in my opinion? What is the worst class? Let's think. What is the worst class? Worst class. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ask you a question first. I need context. Worst class for beginner players? Or worst class for a specific category? Or worst class in general? Because all the classes are pretty good. All the classes kind of have their own little niche that they kind of fit into. But there is one class I would classify as the worst. And it's my personal opinion, because of the way the class scales. But the way it scales can be... you can get around it with the kit that it has. So that's what I mean. Like, there's a lot of things. In general, I would say in general, the worst class is Merchant. They don't scale well, they don't really have much going for them other than gold. If you don't get shops, you don't really get the things you need. But with shops, you could pretty much get access to everything in the game that you could possibly want. And then you'll have an absolutely fantastic time. But it is very reliant on those shops. Because they don't have a lot of axe skill, they don't really have a lot of blocking or anything like that. So, yeah, they just don't have too much going for them. Brewer is the worst class? I disagree. For Brewer, you can make yourself tons of potions of extra healing. You can make yourself poisons to just kill everything. You've got so much going for you as Brewer. And you start with axe skills, which is the best weapon skill in the game, in my opinion. Brewer is your favorite class? I love Brewer as well. Brewer is in my jam! But I know a lot of people love, they really love merchants, and I understand that. Merchants are okay. I say they're the worst, but like I said, they're not a bad class. It's just they're very reliant on very specific conditions. If you don't have those conditions, then it's not ideal for you. Let's see what cloak we got. We got a magic reflection cloak. That's great. It's fantastic. Hey. Just gonna shoot these humans from afar because we can. Looks like we can buy ourselves another alembic. I'm just gonna buy it because we can. I'll sell the noisemaker. I never use the noisemaker, and you'll never see me using them because, well, even though they're great, they're fantastic to pull a bunch of enemies into an area or away from an area, that's all it's really good for. Unless you want to get your tinkering up. If you want to get your tinkering up, then it's pretty good for that as well, but yeah, I don't know. It's not really something I'm going to use very often. We'll buy the swift arrows. We have 2 bows. I'm going to buy the... And then we could buy the water, we could buy the chakrams, but I don't really want to, so I'm not going to. I don't really need mana potions, but what I am going to do is I'm going to sell the staffs of lightning. And that will free up a lot of our inventory capacity, a lot of the weight, allowing us to buy some more of these things. And now we can buy some fresh meat, but I feel like we've got plenty of food right now. Don't need another slingshot. I think we've got plenty of stuff, but yeah. Just gonna lockpick the door because we can. We'll finish off the human inside, and just like that, we can pretty much leave. Unfortunately, we didn't get a second cloak of magic reflection, but that's okay. We don't always need to get those. I don't know, you could turn enemies into rats. If you throw polymorph potions at them, you probably could, yeah. They're pretty weak. Killing them for XP is convenient. True, true, true. That's all they're good for. I mean, you could make friends with them and they could be like your frontline or melee, but I really don't care about them. In general, an RNG class, I mean, it can do things. You can, if you just go around and you scale blocking, you can be a viable melee class, but because you don't scale strength, as a merchant, you will never hit as hard as any other melee class. In other words, the only thing you can really do to be as viable as a scaling class equivalent would be magic. Because magic scaling isn't as great. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's my personal opinion. I know some people don't agree with it, and that's fine. If you love your merchants, play your merchants. They are great classes. It's just something I personally don't enjoy. It's something I personally find a lot weaker than some of the other things. Even something like Punisher is really good in what it does, where you have your whip to play safe, and you have your axe, your crystal axe, to deal a lot of hard damage. Actually, that bandana back there is good. This bandana gives us strafe speed, backstep speed. That's really good. But we have to choose. Do we want to be able to strafe backwards, or do we want to have the extra stealth so that things can't see us from so far away? 80. 80 was the mark. I think I'm going to hold on to both. Unless we find a bicocket, I'll probably swap to the bandana later down the line. Yeah, we're just trying to find the exit right now. Not really trying to do anything too crazy. Maybe we'll try and get a little bit more of these sneak attacks. Just gonna bait him all the way out there. Hide around the corner over here. Oh, he didn't see us back there. Okay, we'll just wait for him to turn around. You thought I said banana. Hey, I'm just gonna put a banana on my head. Don't worry about me. It's fine. This is the best thing you could put on your head. Good for the head slot. Oh, we got Troll's Blood, a spell book. Nice. Yo, Carlos. Woof woof. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Let's put the poison on my hotbar. Let's eat that aged meat. Go this way. We haven't found the exit just yet. That's all I'm really looking for. It's just the exit. So once we find that, we'll leave. Just gonna go here. Oh, actually we have found the exit. It's up here to the right. Don't need that. Another Troll's Blood book that is blessed. So I think we'll just keep that one instead. And remove curse. Nice. Okay, but here we go. Here we go. We're in the next area. There's another magic reflection cloak. That's very helpful for us. A bunch of ghouls. It looks like there's a Carl Grimes. I'm just going to take out his buddy over here. We'll swap to our regular bow. Use the swap arrows and try and take these guys out quickly. Use our knockback arrows. Make sure he can't get to us. And then we're going to back up. Not gonna use our silver arrows on Carl Grimes. I kind of want to save those for the actual ghoul area. Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just casually swimming here between two ghouls. This is fine. Oh man, that's great. That's absolutely fantastic. Don't want to get ourselves cornered. This is a dead end. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna swim because he should not be able to follow me. And then we're just going to go around the other side. Unfortunately, his minion decided to go that way, so we'll just go around the shops instead. While we take out his minions from afar. Is this the better bow? Yeah, let's use the worn one. There's Carl Grimes again. Again, we're just going to shoot him with arrows from afar and do things. There we go. Dodge and weave and... I believe there is a jeweler here, so we'll probably take that gem immediately and just go sell it. Why don't I like chests? I just don't feel that the RNG of chests is very rewarding most of the time. So I just rely, and I feel like I can always get everything that I need off of the ground. Poison resistance, which we already have, so we'll just sell that. This gem is identifying. It's Carl Grimes' gem. It's worth 800 if I'm not mistaken. 445. It's worth 800. I'm just going to do the buyback here quickly. Never mind. I'm not going to buy it back because that is expensive. Woo-wee. I thought you bought it back at the same price. Barony, you pay extra. That's not cool. Oh well, it is what it is. I don't need this. Not going to worry about that. I might as well join the Alembic and we'll keep going. We could keep the blank scrolls if we want to do some enchanting later. I don't normally do enchanting either, so... Woo-wee. So, yeah, you gotta be careful of these guys. They will blast your face, and it will hurt, and you won't like it. So, always good to rather just turn off the torch and run for your life if you see one of those guys. Let's see. I hear more goblins over there. I see the exit. I'm just gonna go for the exit. We're already over leveled as is. And we're gonna get even stronger in this next zone. Hey, Giyar, welcome on in, welcome on in. Chests are pog. They give me good hats and scrolls all the time. Guess I got the luck. No, it's true. They do. They really do. All the time. It happens. I just personally don't do it because I personally don't feel like I need the extras. It's not too much of your... It doesn't take too much of your time. You don't have to go out of your way to get the extras. But for me, I'd much rather just keep moving and playing the game. I feel like I find everything that I need on the ground anyway. It's just a preference thing, I'd say. Gonna go through here. There's a human. I think human we're gonna ignore. We don't need Scroll of Light. We'll eat the pie and the meat so we can take the 2 potions. Don't need those potions, so unfortunately we'll just have to back up and run away. Gonna shoot the slime while we back up. The Minotaur is coming, so we do want to try and leave here as quickly as we can. But the exit's right there, so we can leave at a moment's notice if we want to. Assuming the door isn't locked, but we also have lockpicks. And I'm surprised we haven't seen any arrow traps with, we haven't seen any arrow traps with, whatchamacallit, hunting ammo. That would have been nice. We found some last time, but not this time. Maybe we'll find some in a bit. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna use our poison on this mimic, weaken it, while shooting it of arrows. Now, I don't know if that slime is still there. Yeah, it is. Okay, we'll finish off the slime while we head towards the exit. And then we're just gonna go. Gonna get out of here. Make a run for it. Get away from the Minotaur. How do you have more than one skeleton friend as a conjurer? You need to get, I believe it was 50 or 60 points in magic. I can't remember exactly. It's either 50 or 60 points in magic. Once you have that, you will summon both a skeletal knight as well as a skeleton ranged unit, that you can then use to they'll go around. And if you play as a skeleton, you can't make any skeleton friends, unfortunately. But if you have dominate, you can dominate more. There's many ways, but I'm assuming you're talking about the conjurations. Lyson is just like, I'm just better. No, it's not that I'm better. I just feel like it's just literally like all the items we need, we find or we buy. So I don't feel like I really need chests. Although I do open them sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's an in-the-moment thing. Do we want to do it or not? Is it Succubus Monk video? I loved to get me started. Oh, you're talking about, oh yeah, the best class, melee class, to begin the game as a newer player. 100%. We also did another one, Nutcracker, which is, if you don't want to play melee, if you want to play ranged, there is another one with the Arcanist. That's actually very recent. But if you just go into my channel, if you search Monk, you'll see there's a Succubus Monk. The title of the thumbnail is literally the best class and no, best combo for new players. And it really is. A Succubus Monk. There we go. Just gonna kill all the goblins through the cages over here. I'll probably leave the trolls alive. And we'll go around and we'll get all of, we'll get a bit of sneak, we'll get a little bit of stealth. Just a little bit, not too much. Unequip the bow. It's decrepit, so gotta keep that in mind. We'll just grab the orb. This guy, I believe, was not sleeping. I'm just gonna go behind him. Never mind! He is gonna have X-ray vision and predict my every move! I'm just gonna kill him. I'm not fighting this troll. I'm just killing him. We'll do it with the last guy. Right now, I'm kind of scared that one of the other trolls is gonna walk into that room with the boulders and trigger them. That's the last thing I want to have happen. Wait for him to turn around. There we go. Okay, this guy is not afraid because his health isn't that low. There we go. Get ourselves a sneak attacks. He's also not afraid. We'll just shoot him with a bow once. Punch him once. There we go. Don't want this guy to go through the door there, so we'll just wait for him. Come on, turn around, sir. Turn around. There we go. Sneak, sneak. I see another troll over here. He's gonna go around, sneak attack. Go around, sneak attack. And just one more. Up to 70. Like I said, at 80, they can't see you from more than 2 tiles, so that's our goal. We want to get to 80 points in sneak. Don't need these books. Troll's Blood is a nice book to have. In fact, might as well use it right now because we aren't at full HP, and this will help us get there. Just gonna put that on Q, remove it. Here's that troll. We're gonna just backstab him, wait for him to turn around. Get ourselves our sneak up to 80, potentially. If not, that's okay as well.
Woof woof.
Woof woof to you too. How do you do? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Okay. Sorry, sir. Turn around. Avilo! Hey! I see you! Ah! The troll is crazy! Okay, that's all the arrows. Just waiting for him to turn his back. There we go. Troll's been taken out, and we have the orb. We also have a ring of warning, which is nice. I'm actually going to wear that ring of warning, and we're just going to go through. As you can tell, our sneak is up to 88, so we don't need this anymore, because even without that, our stealth is 2 tiles, which is fantastic. If they can't see us from more than 2 tiles, it means this is the distance we could safely kill. If something's at that gate, or in front of that gate by that, like, brown, we can shoot them from here, and they will never be able to retaliate, even if they have ranged. Which is going to help a lot, especially later in hell. Yeah, we're just going to grab our things as we usually do, and get out. Might as well grab that staff of bloodletting. Oh, wow. You don't find those ones very often. And we'll put the orb here. Go grab our potions of strength. And do the rest of the things we wanted to do. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a crossbow. Oh boy! Let's just, you know, turn off the torch. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, even with a torch out, he won't shoot us because he doesn't know that we're there. He can't see us. Hey, it's a bunny hood! That one's great if you want more damage. But we don't necessarily want the damage, we just want the distance. I'm also going to hold onto that worn bow because we have 2 decrepit bows and 1 worn. Unfortunately, I walked right on into that guy, but it is okay. It is what it is. We'll just have to hope not to burn to death. And then we'll use the troll's blood again. Ow. Those fire arrows, man. They're crazy. They're actually crazy. Yeah, I think this is good. This is decent. Let's drink all of the booze just to get our health up a little bit more. And go through the gate. Just popping in to say hi. Well, hello to you too. I hope you're doing well, Avilo. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Shoot things in stealth. Hide in the shadows. Stay safe. And kick some butts. And there's a general trader over there. We'll go to him. We'll probably sell these staffs. And then we'll also buy his healing potions. And I guess we could buy his mana potions if we wanted to, but I'm not really that fussed about them. These might be magic mapping. Destroy armor, okay. Yeah, let's just sell those. Does he have a ranged weapon? He does not. That's unfortunate. We'll just sell this. And I'm going to sell the poison resistance because we don't need it. Let's take a look at what scrolls we have. A blank, magic mapping, remove curse. I'm going to hold on to all of those. And I'm going to hold on to everything else we have. And I'm not going to buy the manas, I think. Just because I don't think it's going to help us. But yeah. Let's just keep going. In fact, I think we could probably just go to the ghouls right now. Unless we want to get another bow, maybe we can find a human with a crossbow. Just gonna swim around. Get ourselves some more of the sneak attacks, because we can. And there we go, up to 81 stealth. I think I'm just gonna go. There's no real reason to stay here for too long. That's a scroll of repair, that's pretty decent. I'll hold on to that. And yeah, same as before, we're just gonna go. We'll get the levitation potions, and then make our way around. Moldy meats, I might just eat that like right at the end. Don't need that, don't need the necklace. It's gonna go up here. We're gonna go grab those levitation potions. Don't need this. Don't need that. Put these on my hotbar. And I think this time, I'm going to use the levitation potion to kill them. Because it's pretty much just straight lines that we have to shoot. So we're not going to go back there. We're just going to grab the gold, trigger them as quickly as we can. Go out here. Just trigger them. We'll shoot these guys from a safe distance. And once my levitation starts flashing like that, we're just going to drink one of the levitation potions and do good. What does cursed food do? You will always, always, always puke. Even so, I actually will hold on to cursed food. Because if you are starving, you can wait up until the point you take damage, eat cursed food, and it will reset the time. It'll buy you like 30 seconds before you start taking damage from cursed food again. I mean, before you start taking damage from starvation again. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take out these guys. Again, just keeping my eye on the bottom left there, that little angel icon. That's the levitation one. We want to make sure that the moment that starts flashing, we drink another potion of levitation, or we land on the edge. Okay, I accidentally drank one because my bow broke and I freaked out. But it's okay. It's okay. More time. We have a little bit more time now. As long as we have one of those levitation potions, I think we'll be good. Usually I like to keep two of them. One for the library and one for beyond the library. Let's toss out those. We'll use our slingshot now. Get our ranged up a little bit more. We still have one more bow left. But we'll use the silver arrows with. And yeah. This is good. This is really good. There's gonna be one more here. We'll just trigger him and get off. And what I think I'm gonna do, we'll put the worn bow there. We'll put the decrepit slingshot here. I'm just gonna hit him in the back. He'll chase us, but he won't know where we went. We can go behind him. We can do that again. And this is just going to give us that sneak that we can then use later to be very safe. Because like I said, if they don't see you, they can't hurt you. Just gonna hit him over there. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them out here. They triggered. I'm gonna stand in this corner down here. We'll hit him. Just gonna stab him in the back. Same story. Just gonna hit him. Unfortunately, he looked at me there, so I backed up. I figured it's better to just finish him off rather than take the extra damage. And we'll just sneak here, go around, and get ourselves a nice little sneak attack. Go around. He sees us. We're just gonna run straight. Just gonna sneak and hide back here. Go around him. Get ourselves another little extra sneak attack. And a nice little mirror to get ourselves in a bad situation if we want to. That's gonna lure him all the way out here. We'll sneak behind him, which honestly I think was a mistake. There we go. We'll just sneak over here. We'll sneak around him. Get ourselves that sneak attack. More stealth for us. And keep going. Trigger these ghouls over here. Just pull them out one at a time. Get our range skill up a bit. There goes the slingshot. We've got another one. He's nice and vulnerable, but there's a friend behind him, so we'll just take him out and start going after his friend. Just gonna sneak away, run around him, finish him off because he turned towards us. I should have used spacebar there so that he didn't see us, but that's okay. That's fine. Again, just gonna get those sneak attacks in. Run! They're everywhere! Okay, we're good, we're good. He's right next to me. We're just gonna run. We're gonna use our slingshot to its fullest potential. Just shoot them from as far as we can. As you can see, our ranged attacks are now going up nice and high. 91, that's pretty decent. Once we get to 100 and legendary, it means our weapons will no longer break, and that allows us to get away with a lot more. Since we don't have to carry all the weapons with us, we can just run around with a single one. It allows us to free up a little bit of our weight. Just gonna sneak over here, get behind him. Nice little sneak attack. I know we took a free hit there, but that's fine. Just gonna hide in this corner here. Again, get ourselves more sneak attacks. Get behind him, finish him off with a sneak attack. Up to 90, which is great. This guy will just shoot with a slingshot a little bit more. Nice and low. Assassinate him and go after his friend, one at a time. Honestly, we can leave at this point. We're insanely strong. The only thing we don't have is we don't have potions to stay alive. That's the only thing. That's something we're going to have to be a little bit aware of. Might as well grab the lantern. Why not? Get behind him. Unfortunately, turn around last second. But yeah. As you can see, we can do ghouls without potions as long as we take it relatively safely and don't do the dumb things that I did before. Like I said, I just played badly. It wasn't the game's fault. And we can get ourselves a nice little sneaker finisher. Just gonna run around these guys. Just sneak back there. Sneak back here. There we go. And I think I'm just gonna leave. I think it's fine. Our sneak is so high that they can only see us from 2 tiles away. Honestly ideal. I mean 97, we could get it up a little bit more. You know what? Let's just get these last two. We could get it up a little bit more, it's fine. Just gonna hit him a couple of times. Sneak, get behind him. Get our nice little sneak attack, and we're out of there. There's a human here. Again, we'll just do like a sneak attack. We're up to 99. We could get one more. Then we'll be capable of going invisible. There we go. 100 is sneak. Still 2 tiles, but you have access to invisibility, which is 1 tile, but you only really need up to 80 points in sneak. That's pretty much it. As you can tell, we're really fast. We can now easily go in, buy some potions. I'm just gonna buy all of these. And... ooh, cure ailment. What's cure ailment? Ailment was blindness and booze. I'm just gonna buy the booze. We'll just buy anything that can give us some healing and go on our merry way. I'll buy another remove curse scroll. I'm gonna buy the blanks just for later. I'll uncurse our repair scroll and then keep going. This guy, he can't see us because he can only see us from 2 tiles away. We'll just shoot him, finish him, and not worry about it. Let's drink one of those just to clean up my inventory a little bit. And... get a mimic smacked by a boulder. I love it. That's great. That is fantastic. That's amazing. Joink his bow. It's an excellent bow. That's better than our worn one. We'll use this slingshot until it breaks, but chances are we're going to swap over to that bow. There's a goblin in here. We'll just shoot him. And just watch him explode. That's great. But yeah, we are at 100 in sneak now, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We just gotta find the exits and leave. There we go. So, we've managed to make it back in 40 minutes, but I also did take my time in those previous 2 floors. Door is locked. It's fine. We got a lockpick. We'll just unlock it and keep going. So we're looking for insectoids. We're actually looking for the insectoids because if they have bows, they have a chance of having hunting ammo. And that's the one ammo type we really, really want. Okay, don't want to fight Mr. Scorpion head on. Just gonna shoot them with ranged from afar. There's a shop here and a troll. Can buy some healing potions. Well, a healing potion, that's fine. I see the troll. We're just gonna shoot him, because why not? There we go. And... unfortunately, I don't hear any of the insectoids. Oh, there's one. Probably don't need the book. It's a book of Fireball. We definitely don't need it. Magic Reflection's always good, but we don't need Olympic Swimming anymore. So yeah, there we go. Freed up a little bit of room. This is just a typical cursed, crappy ring. Yeah, we'll just ignore it. There's a human in here. I don't think he had a crossbow. I think it had a regular bow. But I will open up these gates just to find out. In the meantime, we could just shoot them all through the gates. Like I said, be safe and take them out. Oh, the named Scorpion. Hello. How are you doing? And I'm just going to fight the troll. There we go. Don't really need a top hat. Another bug, but this one again doesn't have a bow, unfortunately. But it's okay. Let's go see what that human had. Yeah, he just had a regular bow. That's okay. Let's get out of here. So, if you see this lava pool, this is what we're looking for. This is why we grabbed the pickaxe way earlier. It allows us to come here to a place called Sokoban. We'll also put these strength potions on our hotbar because we have to push some boulders. If you found a ring of might, you could just use the ring of might instead. But we need to drink this potion and push all of these boulders into the holes. Don't worry about drinking all 4 potions of might. You only need 2 to complete the puzzle. But if you can do it with 3 or 4, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Just gonna push these guys in the holes. Go here, there. Get these guys in the holes. Other side. There we go. That in a hole. Get this one in the hole. Just gonna push that one there. Go around again. Nice. And push this one all the way through. Go around. Get that one in a hole. We'll do this one next. And like I said, you need to use 2 of them. I've not managed to do this without using at least 2 potions of might, but you can technically do it with 4 if you need the extras. So you don't have to worry about doing this fast. And there we go. We got ourselves the legendary gloves. And I'm just going to toss out some of the extras in inventory that we don't need. Technically, we don't need this pickaxe anymore. That's the only time we ever planned on using it. But we'll hold on to it and we'll put it on our hotbar just as a safety device. It's always good to have a safety device. And yeah, from here we can still stick to using the slingshot if we want to, but I think I'm gonna use the short bow instead, so we have access to using some of those arrows. Well, a minotaur, so we're just gonna try and find the exit as quickly as we can. Again, if we hear bugs, we'll go after bugs, but if we don't, that's okay too. Knockback arrows. Hey, you know what? I'll take them. Why not? Wait, was those fires or knockbacks? I'm not sure now. Just gonna hit the troll, not gonna worry about it. I don't know if this is the... Unfortunately, that thing has no more arrows. Okay, there's some knockback arrows. That's good. We could take the shield, but it's not really going to help us. So, yeah, we're just going to keep going. In fact, I think I'm going to get out of here. Oh, we actually do want that bug. Unfortunately, bug does not have a bow and arrow, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. That's a mimic. Okay. Hey, a ring of levitation! Great! And a ring of might! I prefer the ring of warning, so I'll toss the ring of might. And we'll just keep going. The levitation, we don't know if it's cursed. We do have a remove curse scroll, so we could test it out. Yeah. There we go. Looking for the lava so we can go to the Minotaur Maze. You don't have to go to the Minotaur Maze, but we're gonna go over just to kill the Minotaur and laugh. We don't need the red orb. I guess technically the speed potions could always be useful. That's amazing. That's what we wanted. We got ourselves a crossbow. So we don't need this anymore. We're going to be using the crossbow from now on. And put that on 2. And let's put these ones on E. Put that on T. Put this on 7. So now, yeah, now we have an actual proper weapon that we'll be using for the rest of the game. The crossbow is amazing because you can instantly shoot and then run away, allowing you to maximize your kiting potential. Some regular steel boots. I might as well take them just to see. Wow, that guy's like actually just hidden. Yeah, we're gonna go through here. We're gonna go say hi to Mr. Minotaur and see if he likes us. If he doesn't like us, that's okay too. We'll just send his mom the milky regards. Eat some meat. Take the orb. Just gonna hit him with the fire arrows. Back up. And run. We're really fast. So we can very easily just hit and run. This is the greatest strength about ranged. You can do this with magic as well. But the problem with magic is once you run out of mana, that's that. And also, your spells don't scale as much. Yeah, we're just gonna go through this Minotaur maze. We'll just keep hitting them with arrows. The Minotaur managed to get one hit in on us. We took him out. No problem. Don't need the orb, don't need the gem. We could go after... We could go after all of the speed potions. I'm just gonna get 3 of them. I don't really mind too much. But I will grab some of the torches on the walls. Just because it's good to have them. That's 2. We'll grab the 3rd one up here. In the meantime, I am gonna combine them. Looks like we got ourselves a blessed alembic. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll take whatever alembic is better conditioned so we can combine more potions. I'm not gonna do any brewing, no alchemy. Not today. Even though we can make all the potions in the game that we want. And have them be blessed too. Rogues do start with alchemy skill. I did mention this earlier. So if you do want to do some alchemy stuff or plan on making potions, you do have a bit of a head start. Something to keep in mind. That's fire arrows. Honestly, I'm gonna just grab those fire arrows because we don't really have anything else to shoot. Oh. Okay, I have no idea where I am. Okay, I know exactly where I am. No, I don't know exactly where I am. Oh, you poor fool. You're not supposed to walk over those traps. What are you doing, sir? I thought you lived here. But yeah, as you can tell, we hit really hard. We're insanely strong. And like I said, we're basically invisible as well with the high sneak skill that we have. Just trying to find that exit, but there we go. Just gonna use the pickaxe over here. I don't feel like running around. There is a shop here. So let's see what they're selling. Scrolls and things. Maybe we could find some blanks or magic mappings. There we go, magic mapping. No blanks, unfortunately. Not gonna use that. Yeah. Got a repair scroll. I'll just use it on the crossbow, because now our crossbow is excellent, meaning it does the most possible damage that it can. And yeah, let's just get out of here. Also gonna use that Book of Troll's Blood. There we go. And let's go kick some gnomish butt. One thing we do want to try and keep our eyes open for, especially in these levels, is gnomes with staffs of lightning. We don't deal a lot of damage to shadows. So, these staffs of lightning is going to be our counter for that. I'm just going to toss those mana potions. We're not going to use them. Let's see if this ring is... It's not cursed, so I guess we'll just hold on to it. We don't need those potions since we have the ring. And then we're just going to run around. We're going to drink all the fountains we see. And we're going to look for any sort of fountains just to drink. We're going to look for arrow traps so we can get some extra arrows. Let's just put that there. Yoink. I don't think these arrows work with the crossbow now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't think they work. Yeah, so we don't need swiftness arrows. We'll leave those. I hear Nomi. I hear Jib Jib. Oh, they're through here. But he does have a lightning staff, so we'll definitely grab that. Is there any other lightning? Say there is. Let's go. And last but not least, troll. There should be one more to the left here. Just gonna shoot these guys. Don't really want to deal with them. Okay, let's get out of here. Kind of full clear this floor, which is not something I usually do, but we'll eat another one of these meats. Never mind, we'll eat another one. There we go. I just want to grab this lantern. There we go. Excellent lantern. It's blessed as well. That's perfect for me. And then let's put these rings on my hotbars. So we've got levitation and warning. We'll just press 6 for the levitation. Go through here. Come say hi to the humans. They can't see me, so they're blind. Because they're blind, we're absolutely fine. And let's see if we can't find ourselves a feather or more magic mapping scrolls. That's the reason we're here right now. You don't have to come here if you don't want to. There's a bunch of spell books if you like magic. It's always great to come here. Otherwise, yeah, destroy armor. You know what? I take that back. You should come here for one reason. You can find scrolls of enchant armor. You can also find scrolls of enchant weapon. And you can also find scrolls of magic mapping. You can find feathers. But more importantly, you can find a invisibility cloak, which is great. These chest plates are also really decent because they don't weigh a lot and they give you a little bit of armor and some intelligence. It helps a little bit. It's not a exo facto make it or break it situation. But yeah, it is something to keep in mind. There's our cloak of invisibility that I was talking about. Since we are a rogue and we did get our stealth up to 100, we don't need that. We don't need this invisibility cloak. But it is something we found, and it is something we could have used if we were a different character. I'm just going to use that. I don't know what it is. Oh, it was a enchant weapon. That's funny. Just going to use this one. 90, 50, could be destroy armor. Not for the third time. That makes me happy. Okay, I do want that ore because we are going to sell... we are going to try and get ourselves a feather. Okay, so the mimic just scared the crud out of me. But I think we'll just zap him. There we go. Finish him off with an arrow. Staff of light, don't really care. We'll toss that and go through here. Another useless ring. I'm a little bit sad we didn't get the things that I was hoping for. That's okay. It happens sometimes. It's all RNG, right? It's all RNG. Cloak? Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. Hello, Thumpus. How are you doing? As you can see, very simple, very easy. They don't hurt us. They don't attack us. We could just shoot them from afar and pretty much have a free experience. Don't need this. I'm going to hold on to that. And... not a potion of healing. I do see the exit. Let's just double check. Floor 18 is the one we actually want to go to. Let's just drink these fountains. As you can tell, we can see, and that's because we've got very high perception. It's the same thing with a hunter, including the blindfold that you can wear as one. But, yeah. Not really going to worry too much about these floors and the stuff down here. We're just going to go. We are just going to go. There we go. Now we're looking for the special exit, not the regular ones, because we do want to go to hell, and that's the way you get there. Yeah, we're just gonna go around, we're gonna assassinate everybody, we're gonna do the things we gotta do, buy some last potions before we end up going to hell. I'm surprised there aren't any shops in hell, but yeah, it is what it is. There's a demon over there who just got himself absolutely obliterated. Kind of funny, not gonna lie, definitely kind of funny. But yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Okay, looks like my cloak of magic reflection burnt, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is, not much we can do about it. Luckily, we do have a spare that we can equip. So we'll toss this one, equip the spare, and I'm just gonna toss that one. Use our pickaxe, go through the wall. What ring is this? Ring of regeneration. Nice. If we stack that with the other thing, we'll have a lot of regeneration. Other thing meaning the Troll's Blood book. But yeah, nothing in this area is really dangerous to us. Nothing will really stop us. So we can pretty much just go crazy. Except for one enemy. And that is why we have the Staffs of Lightning. If there's a shadow, they will see us, no matter what. They will attack us, no matter what. And there's nothing we can do about it other than to try and fight back. So, the best way to fight back is to just have a way to kill them really quickly. And if you have a Staff of Lightning, 4 shots, and you have done everything you've needed to do. There we go. We're just going to take out everything along our way. I need to try and find a regular trapdoor so we can go down to hell. And once we do, we will make our way back. Okay, we did use Troll's Blood, so we're fine. We do have knockback arrows that we can use on shadows if we want to. And so far, I'm taking way too much damage. I need to be more careful. Let's just go through this door. There we go. Don't need those arrows. I don't see the exit. Let's go take a look at the other side. Just need to be careful. We don't want to walk over the spike traps. Yep, there it is. And there are some spike traps waiting for us as well. So yeah, we're just going to go to hell. You don't need to go to hell. I do not recommend using that second special exit. Just go straight, use the normal exits. Go fight Hercs, unless you're feeling confident. But like I said, we are relatively safe. This is going to be easy, especially with their levitation ring. One thing we can do is we could just levitate. And nothing can hurt us. Because they can't even reach us. They won't even chase us. Which is kind of broken. It's actually just kind of broken. But it's fine. It's fun. It's good. And let's see if we can't find more potions of healing. Doesn't look like it. There's some boots over here. Crystal boots. Let's see if they are usable. I will wear them. Here's 2 healing potions. That's nice. Let's toss that. Toss this. Take those. Grab this one back. We'll combine these all into a single stack, and unfortunately that's cursed. Actually, no, we do have a remove curse scroll. I'm just going to use that, equip these boots, and toss out the other ones. Because it is an upgrade at the end of the day. The only better boots that we could potentially find would be something like water walking or maybe levitation. But it's unlikely, so let's just go for the AC. It's not like it's taking up too much of our weight slots capacity. And again, we're just gonna shoot things from afar. If they get into melee range, obviously they can't see us. They will hurt us. But if we can levitate, they will never even attempt to reach us. So, always good. Drink the booze. I'm just gonna drink all of these things because we can. Get our health up. We'll use Troll's Blood. Hell is dangerous. We're probably gonna walk over another spike trap or 2. But yeah, we're just gonna get out of here. Where is the exit? It's right over there. We'll just take it. Might as well grab the staff and go. There we go. I hear a shadow, so we'll have to keep our eyes open for him. There he is. Just equipping a staff. Just gonna zap him. There we go. Take out the shadows. They're the only things that is truly scary. Okay, this guy we could just finish off with a bow. Nice and easy. Do the thing. Thank you for the hydration. I will do that in the next floor when we're nice and safe. Cheers. You better drink? Oh dear. I'm sorry, okay? I'm doing as much as I can. I hear a demon in here. Hello? 2 spike traps. That is an actual death trap right there. We don't want to go there. Yeah. Having them side by side like that, that's just, ooh, that's evil. That's pure evil. It's like, I know you're going to sidestep the one, and you sidestep right into the other one, instantly dying. Yeah, as you can tell, we can easily dodge these fireballs if they do see us, but for the most part, they won't see us and we'll be absolutely fine. We're not invisible, we're just very stealthy. Very, very sneaky. Some goat men will just stand over here, hit them over the lava, get some more free healing potions, and keep going. In fact, I think I'm just gonna leave. We don't have to worry too much about the details of this place. And I walked over those spike traps. Oh man, the very spike traps we said we had to avoid! Okay, so there's a shadow following me over here. We'll hit him with a fire arrow because we're not going to use these anywhere else. Apparently I can't hit him at all. But yeah, we just want to take him out. And while we wait for Bafo to go back towards the middle. There we go. Just going to remove those. Take out the imps. And we can pretty much stay here for practically forever, if we choose to. Because as long as those shadows don't hurt us, and we don't go close to Bafo, none of these mobs will ever come and attack us. They can't see us. It's just the shadows. And those ones we could easily outrun. We also have potions of speed, which will increase our damage output slightly. Okay, shadow incoming. Is he just zigging and zagging? Okay, shadow's taken out. Where's my silver arrow? Only poison resistance. I'm gonna go towards the middle. We'll just shoot Bafo a couple of times. We actually do want to kill the big bad boy, believe it or not. But we are gonna go around and we're gonna take out all of his minions as well. Especially if they've taken a couple of hits from Bafo's fireballs, it makes it very easy for us to finish them. Yeah, just gonna run all the way to this end. Looks like there's another shadow chasing me. Lock myself into a corner, so we'll use the lightning. And just go after Bafo again. Okay, hello. At least we can see the shadow now. There we go, he's been taken out. And here come the boulders. Shadow unfortunately on us, right behind me. I'm just gonna run around Bafo here, take a couple of pot shots while the shadow's chasing us, and then we'll take the shadow out afterwards. There we go. It looks like we have a named demon. Some imps. Really evil imps. Hitting me with all their fireballs. Let's try and avoid that. Let's go this way. Use our troll's blood. Heal up. But yeah, like I said, we could basically stay here forever. The big thing is just avoid getting into melee range. If you go into melee range, it's bad for you. You don't want that. But Bafo just died, so we'll equip our Staff of Cold here and just use that on the Minotaurs. Because we don't have any hunting ammo, we do need to slow them down. I guess we are very fast, so we don't necessarily have to, but it does make it easier to hit them. You can easily just outrun them for as long as you choose, and just zap away at them, or use your lightning at them, or whatever you want. It's pretty quick and easy to take care of them. Just keep in mind that the shadows could potentially still come after you. There is more demons that are going to come, that are going to try and bother you. And you don't really want to run into any of those. But it shouldn't be too big of a deal. You should be able to take care of everything just fine without too much hassle. Especially, again, like I said, with the 100 in stealth. That is game-changing. Okay, it's behind me. It's gonna run. Gonna equip those silver arrows of ours. There we go. Just gonna go back here. We're gonna take out those two enemies we missed. And a couple extras over here. Some goatmen for more potions. Not that we need them. But hey, it's always nice to have, right? And there we go. That is health. Relatively easy. Once you aren't being attacked by everything, that just makes everything so much easier. But yeah, now we're in Hamlet. We're gonna go into the sewers, grab the potions from down here, and then we're just gonna go buy the potions that we can. Some blank scrolls. You know what? We have the blue orb. Let's go get the feather, and we'll just go and fight our beloved twins. There we go. Magic mapping is Andova Begarin. So we'll just go to Andova. Where's it? Where's it? Andova Begarin. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's go up here. This trader will just buy his healing potions. Gonna skip all of the NPCs here. It doesn't really matter. Do we want the charging scrolls? Yeah, let's get some charging. Okay, let's get a single charging scroll, apparently. Damn! Not much at all! Scroll of light, charging, food, conjure. We only need a single one anyway. Enchant armor, it's nice. There's a book of magic mapping. Not gonna worry about it. Let's go and do another magic mapping. And I think he had enchant armor? No? Okay, I'm a little bit confused, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. Let's just go this way. We'll come by his healing potions, his blank. We'll come by his blanks, his healing potions. And that's all the potions we're going to need for the rest of the game. We'll just combine them all into a single stack. There we go. And do the same with the regular healings. Don't need the mana potions. And we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Magic mapping. We'll put that on my hotbar.
Did you invite company?
We'll put that on my hotbar.
The guild said.
And the 5 blanks. We're just gonna turn into thingamabobs and get it going. This is also the part where we could potentially use our arrows and things. We can gather more arrows from the NPCs. There's plenty of NPCs here that drop arrows, but I don't really mind the arrows too much. So yeah, we're just gonna go. We're just gonna leave. We'll use whatever we have available to us. There are 7 magic mapping scrolls. I'm just gonna toss these 2, and we're just gonna go. Just looking for the exit. We could go and fight Brom. Brom would be a very similar fight as the Shadows. You just kind of run around in circles. He'll chase after you, and then, you know, you just make sure you kite him. Make sure he can't actually get to you. You'll be fine. Absolutely fine. Just gonna go straight here, all the way to the exits. Don't really mind any of the in-betweens. Speed potion, magic mapping, we're just gonna go. We're zooming, guys, we're zooming. We're getting out of here. And this is where we're gonna find Brom, who is just over here.
You were right to exclude the
Past
rest of the
that,
guild from our
go
plans.
through here. Might as well go fight him. I don't see why not. Doesn't hurt to show it. If you don't have levitation and you really want levitation for the twins fight, it's probably worth coming here. But we did get levitation, so we're fine. Just gonna go around, go up here, go through here, shoot Brom a couple of times, probably use the silver arrows because they deal more damage, and as you can see, he will never hurt us as long as he can't get close to us. If he can get close to us, he'll hurt us. Yeah, we'll just take him out. I'm not gonna wear his cloak. Doesn't really matter to me. Well, we'll go. And this is the last floor. There's the last exit. This is the last pickaxe. Let's just go. Toss that. Don't need a warning ring. Don't need any of these other scrolls. I'll just use the enchant armor because why not? Don't need that. Don't need this. I'll drink this because why not? Don't need these. This. Don't really need the fish because we're going to end this fight really fast. Don't need any of that. I'll just use 3, 4. I'll just use one of those speed potions and then the knockback arrows I'll put on E. Yeah. We're going for Beatrice first. Because Beatrice, if she's the last one alive, will spawn in a bunch of automatons for us to worry about. They're not really a threat, they're not really a problem, but it is still something that you've got to keep in mind. Just gonna go around and around. After Beatrice again, it looks like the knockback arrows don't really work on them, so... we're just gonna have to try and aim a little bit better. I'm not very good at this, apparently. Gonna run away from the big blasts because they really hurt. Try and avoid getting hit by him. And we can go after her again. Let's see if we can make him go into his little happy corner first. Orpheus, go into your happy corner. There we go, that's what we need. And we'll just go after Beatrice. We'll fight her without needing to worry about getting kited. Without needing to worry about the kiting parts. And have a really easy time. There we go. Probably should drink a potion. There's one. Fortunately, we got hit by 2 spells there, but that's fine. We'll just keep going, keep kiting, keep avoiding the damage, keep strafing. As long as we're strafing, Orpheus can't reach us. This is the safest way to play the game. All those potions we bought, we didn't need to. You get all the potions you need for a ranged finisher literally right at the beginning. It helps if you can get a blessed bandana. The bandana gives you increased movement speed, but yeah, as you can tell, very easy to dodge, very easy not to worry. We could just easily avoid him all the time, unless we run into things. But, I mean, that's on me. That's not on him. Second potion. And Orpheus is dead. This run took 1 hour and 20 minutes, but it's not that bad. It was pretty easy. This is one of the reasons why I love Rogue, is because you start with the high stealth. You start with a decent amount of range. You start with a decent kit that can help you through the game. And the fact that you scale charisma and now being able to purchase all those potions a lot sooner makes a difference. But yeah, don't worry too much about the sword skills. If you do want to get those sneak attacks in with melee, you can, but I'd rather do that as a finisher. It is definitely better like that. Yeah, whereas it's definitely pretty easy at this point, you know, by the end of the game. It's because of the 100 stealth. But even if you just get 80 points in stealth and you start at 50 and your hood gives you 10, so you only need 20 points of stealth. If you have that, you're set for the rest of the game. You don't need to get to 100. It doesn't matter. It's still 2 health, but from 80 plus, it's like that. I've been watching my videos to help me play Barony, but I keep dying to the Minotaur. How do I kill him in the early stages? You need to be able to be very fast, and then it helps to have something like potions of poison that you can throw at him, or some ranged weapon or some ranged magic. But you can't fight him in melee. You have to hit him in ranged and then just run away in circles over and over. Imagine there's like a big wall here. You could just run around it constantly, try and get away from him, run in straight lines, turn around, throw something at him, shoot him, do something, and then just keep running in straight lines all the way around. That's the best way to deal with the Minotaur. Straight lines. In circles. Yeah, is it possible to get legendary in all skills in one run? Yeah, people do it all the time. I personally don't like doing it because to me, it doesn't feel fun to grind it out. Because that's the thing, you have to grind it out. You have to get 100 in all your melee skills, your range. You have to get it in blocking. You have to do it in swimming. Swimming alone is like half an hour's worth. That's a half an hour investment right there that I just sit around and do nothing. It's not fun. You have to do all the leadership things, which is kind of annoying as well. I don't know, it's just too much. There's too much tinkering. It's also one of it's kind of annoying to get. Appraisal is very easy. Alchemy is very easy. Trading is very easy. A lot of the stuff is easy to do if you know what you're doing. But yeah, it just takes a long time. Anyways, I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. The guide was helpful. If there's more Barony content you guys want to see, take a look at the channel, drop a follow, like, subscribe, all of those other things. I don't know. Do what you want to do. It's your choice, your YouTube, your life. I'm just the Barony guy, and this was a human rogue. I'll catch you all in the next one. Good luck in the dungeons. Bye-bye.